Evening chaps, how we all doing? Evening Alistair and Diego, how you doing over on Facebook? And we'll just jump over to here just quickly and have a look on there on the YouTube. We have Graham McRobert, Fester Colin, Common Road Junction Archie, Muse, Panzer Cohen, Stephen Potter. That's about it for a minute. How you doing, chaps? Hope you're all keeping well. So, back onto the old Lanc, and we do have just a little bit more decals to do. They've got to go on. I do everything live, so they've got to go on. So it is what it is. It should be the last day with the decals, and then we can get some smoke effect sprayed on and that lot on the next session, probably, depending how we get on today. So that's the plan. I've got my poorly printed sheet. Hi Sarah Jane, how are you? And yeah, we'll just crack on, I guess. Get the old magnifier. Number 21. Jeez. That one there. We'll get some decals on again. So how's everyone been? Okay, I hope. Evening Abu, how are you? Evening Ron, good to see you, pal. I'm just going to stick that there. This bench is really not kind of big enough. Let's turn that around. Put it there. Oh, that sits on the wings and that on the props. I don't like that. I'm just going to use some Tamiya extra thin and support it on that. I don't want to lean it on the props and mess up the props. So I'll do this side first. And we'll take it from there. Did my first bit of spraying today as the weather was nice. Oh, good stuff, Sarah Jane. Someone made a bad decision on the freeway, so it's all backed up. Oh, Moose, you're in traffic, I see. Multitasking is a myth to confuse men. Yeah, I'll bet. That sounds about right there. Evening, Ivan. How are you? Excuse me. So, decals. It's just trying to figure out whereabouts this one goes. It's nowhere near the engine. And to top it all, I'm the wrong way around, which doesn't make it very useful. I need something to prop up the back end there. Topple on me. There we go, that'll do. And kind of goes I think it goes on that line there. Looks about right. Nearer the wingtip. Then so I'm just trying to figure out exactly where this goes. 2 Lancaster. Just looking on images quick to see what it says where it goes underneath. Can I find an underneath picture anywhere? Nope. Let's have a look in there. See, oh, there's one. Oh, there you go. Right. So it goes about there. Right, sorted. Found an image online that shows me where it goes roughly. Give me a rough idea. I'll check the chat in a minute. Don't get any bubbles as they only float into the air. So going with that there. Right. They're only faint little black lines, so cotton buds. Hi Annette, how you doing? Hi Lewis. I made it nearly on time. Don't worry about being on time. There's no such thing as being late or anything like that. Yeah, there's one on. You won't see these. These are really thin red lines on the black, but I can't do my wash. Like, here's my theory. I could be wrong, but this is my theory. I need to get my decals on so I can do my wash. And then after I've done my wash, do the smoke effect going across the top and bottom. So it goes over the decals, because my theory is when the engine's running and it's damaged the paintwork, and it would also damage the decals as well. So my theory is to do the decals, then do the black wash on it, the wash for black camo, and then do the smoke effect from the engines, and then do the engine in exhaust stacks. That's my theory and my plan. Evening Frank, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Annette, yeah, not bad. Evening, John. So that's my theory of thinking anyway. I'll just put some soul on there as well. And hopefully this one will be just about ready. And a corner of this picture goes right on the edge there and then up. Right along there, and then up that flappy bit that I done. In theory. So I was having an interesting conversation with someone yesterday about old tooling and new tooling, and like the old tooling in the new boxes. So basically the reboxes. I just realised I just got the one out for this side instead of that side. But yeah, so old tooling in a new box. My theory is on that. If you can get the older tooling, then you'll be better off. And my theory behind that is, yes, in a new boxing, you're going to end up with all the lovely new decals, whereas the old boxing, the decals will be hammered. But on the plus side, if you buy an old boxing rather than a new boxing, it hasn't been pressed as much on the mould. So in theory, you would have a better quality kit. And I would rather a better quality kit and spend a tenner on aftermarket decals than to pay over the odds twice the price for the newer box but still have the old kit in it, and it'll be a worse state because it'll have been pressed thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So for me, go for the older boxing if you're gonna go for that kind of kit, and just replace the decals. That's my theory on that. Only one thing, my iPad is not playing with me. It just wants to come to life. So I'm on my laptop. Oh dear, iPad troubles. Never good iPad troubles, mate. 32 and 31, big long thin things. Evening, Stuart Payton. How you doing, fella? Evening, Johnny. You're not late today, Stuart. That makes a change. Right. So we've got that one in water. I'm just going to cut this other one while I'm at it. There isn't many decals left on this, so. And like I say, you're not even really going to see these ones, but you've got to be on because I'd know otherwise. And that'd give me the ump. Good job. It was a nice day today for spraying. Last night was extremely bad mentally. Good job. My social worker doesn't know, or I'd be in hospital. Oh dear. Evening, Paul. Plastic Monkey. How you doing, fella? Stuart, me late. Stuart Payton was like days early. Like 96 hours early. His time clock's outstanding. No, nothing exciting really today. Grandkids are here, so you may hear them. Not a lot I can do about that. They've been alright so far. Right, lovely long thin line here. I'm just going to give that a little extra minute in the water. It's such a thin line, I don't want it to snap on me. See those little compressors? Would they be any good to use with a spray gun for a car? For a spray gun for a car? Not really, mate. You'd be better with one of the little yellow JCB compressors or whatever they are. They're about the same price, mate. You pick up one of them little 10 litre or whatever they are, 5 litre air compressors. You know the ones I mean. You can get them for about 100 quid, mate. You'd be better with one of them. It's a higher PSI. With a car spray gun, you would empty the tank on these literally pretty much instantly the minute you pull the trigger. They're okay for airbrushing, but not really car spraying kind of stuff. But for what you want, you can get them little compressors cheap enough, mate. I think it's JCB. There's a bright yellow one you can get. Right, now this long one is a Pesterini. These long thin things can be a pain. But we shall get it like that. Super. Just like that. One. Like I say, you won't see this really, but they're there. There's one there, and there's one. There's one here, and there's one here. So one there and one there. You just make them out little thin red lines. Just do the same on this side. You want to paint your kayak. Oh, right. Yeah, you'd be better if you're going to get a spray gun, mate. You're better off with a proper little compressor, a decent one for the job. You still got your boat, Stuart? Evening, Steve. Is there a compressor at the men's shed? Nah, mate. Just airbrushing ones, that's all. Hi, Sue. Ice Queen. How you doing? I know I'm probably not in cam very much and all that, but I don't want to move everything. Now, happy days. Oh, right, you had to sell it. Oh, that's a shame. Is a compressor that someone looking for, Fred? Graham, yeah, he's after. He wants to spray a big kayak, so he's after. You know, like not like the hobby one, like what we use with the airbrush. with a tank. But you know, the little smaller air compressor that's good enough for a spray gun and stuff like that. Not so much the little dinky hobby ones. That's what he's after, Graham. It's one of our men's shed members. 19. So one. Right, we've got a couple of funny half curvy ones. I'd say a big spray gun, these little air tanks would just empty instantly. Evening, Vamp. How you doing, fella? Been a little while again. Busy man and whatever you are. All good. I'm good, thanks, pal. He said you couldn't keep the boat in the front garden. Oh no. You should have said, mate. I stuck it on my driveway. Always wanted a fishing boat. No good on the water, right enough. I can't swim and I get seasick quite easily, but it'd be fun to try. So I just got some crazy ones at the back here. Put on some little curvy kind of ones. There's one at the front as well. Got a new PC, so I'm back. Good man, Vamp. That's cool. See more of you again. The legend of Stuart, the men's shed member. Yeah, yeah, he's on YouTube, pal, Stuart. That's how. Yeah, eBay's your best bet if it's a small one. Just look about, Stuart, and you'll see one, pal. Cheers, Graham. Yeah, eBay and all that. They all have them. Boom, 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 boom. See, these are so small and thin, they snap quite easily, which is annoying. And it doesn't help when it sticks to your finger and lifts off. So I'm just trying to get it in position. That's it. It's hard to see. That's it. Yeah. Super. Oh. Starting to get to the stage where I'm scared in case I break something. I'm hoping to get a proper fishing boat. Gonna do fishing excursions probably next year to make sure this pandemic settles down and start at operate at largs. Oh, good stuff. I would say that I'd be eager to join you, but I went to one of the islands a while back before the pandemic started, and I went on a big ferry, you know, the big massive ferries, and we went across the water to the island. It's only about 20 minutes across the water, if that, and I felt sick as a dog. And when I got there, people were talking, and I said, yeah, oof, I don't do the sea very well. I felt sick as a dog, and they laughed and says to me, "But Fred, the water was calm. It was like glass, you know, and just just being on the boat was enough for me." Small island called a Little Cumbria around that island. Yeah. Oh man, I'm just not in. I like the idea of boats on like the loch and places like that, but yeah, I've not got sea legs. I'm a land person. Good evening, mate. Can anyone recommend a really bright and wide modelling lamp? 40 odd years of modelling, and I still haven't come across a half decent lamp. There is one. I recommended it to a pal on Twitter, and he got it, and he was over the moon. But I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head because it was, and I couldn't look back to see because it was a long time ago. Basically, you're looking for ones with daylight light, you know, daylight LED is what you want, or cool white is the other name for it. That's what you're after. And you're probably looking at about I think it's 5,000, whatever it is, in brightness. About 30 odd watts, I think. Something like that in LEDs. So that's equivalent to like about 100. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's equivalent to like 150 odd. In wattage. Right, that's a little nosy one on. And on pretty easy, that one. Quite pleased with that. If you put a peg on one ear, sounds weird, but stops seasickness. A peg on one ear. Graham, can anyone in chat answer this? If you're drunk and have a radio controlled car and driving, would you be charged while using RC while drunk? Just don't go full throttle or you'll crash. Oh, I don't know. Nitro engines are not cheap. They're certainly not. I remember having one. Drunk in charge of an RC. Don't know on that one. I know you can get done for drunk in charge of a mobility scooter. Not that that's going to help you. Unless you're on the rampage with one. 26. We're getting there. Not many left now. You wouldn't believe there's that many decals underneath. Cut 27 while I'm at it. See, with lamps, my theory is you get what you pay for. You pay that little extra and get a nice one. It should last you all right. Where's that one go? Right. That one goes about there. Cool. So we're definitely getting there. We've got them on there. You see them two there. Same the other side there. And then there's one on the nose, one on the tail. blah blah blah. Jennifer just I won't repeat that, bless her. Embarrass the poor girl. You can't be charged with drunk driving, but you can be charged with public endangerment. Besides, you might damage your paintwork. Yeah, I suppose that's true, yeah. Or causing a nuisance with a noise, depending on what time of day it is when you're playing with an RC. I did look up my Turpits build on an RC conversion to see it in the water, to see if it did float and that, and it did seem to float straight away with no problems. So my plan to test it in the bath and then maybe take it down a lock, although it's not RC, just for photo purposes, seems to be viable. So I'll watch the chap just stick it in the water and boom, straight away. So all good. How many hours you clocked up on this Wellington, on the Wellington? This is not the Wellington, pal. This is the Lancaster Bomber. I was at 20, I think I said 26 last time. So last time I was 27. This will be the 28th hour on the Lancaster. And then we still got the smoke trails to do from the exhaust stacks. We've still got a wash to put on it. We've still got the exhaust stacks to paint. And then we've got the landing gear washes and all the other bits and bobs like that. And then we've got the full matte coat to finish. So a good few more hours yet, but I'd say probably about another 5 sessions or something by the time all the little bits are done and the aerial wires are done, radio wires, sorry, are done and all that kind of carry on. But don't quote me on it because things can change. So if you had time like you, Stuart, you could sit and within 28 hours you would be where I'm at now. Right, that's 2 on the tail, 2 more going to this. $25 and $28. Yeah. Fred, I'll send a photo of my compressor for the fella to have an idea of what to look for on eBay. No worries, Graham. Cheers, pal. That'll be great help. It's just a kayak he wants to paint, so. But knowing the fella, Stuart, I can imagine that he'll come up with other ingenious reasons to be using a compressor once he's got one. Probably try and pump his muscles up with it or something. I've got an RC, what's it called? I should know. The Scooby, the blue Subaru. Got an RC, one of them. Fast as hell, doing donuts and stuff. But the wheels are a bit battered on it now, because I let the grandkids and that have a little play, and they end up clonking the curb with it. So the wheels are a bit chipped. No need, my muscles are huge, yeah, mate. Yeah, I'll be lifting that little bunny rabbit cage, eh? That you built for the 12-foot bunny. Still got a 1980s Tamiya Blackfoot monster truck. Cool. Evening, Tony. So we're getting it. I keep saying that, but we are. I do like decals. They tend to make the model come to life. The way I feel. Some people hate them. Me, I don't mind them. Just lots of red lines on this underneath, so. There is going to come a point shortly where I won't be posting any more pictures of it on social media until it's finished. I tend to do that when I'm near the end of the build. So it's a bit like a da-da kind of thing. Yeah, so they're on. What else the dafty ones have we got? 32, 29, 32, 29. Ah, right, okay. Where do they go? Don't you love it when someone builds a Lancaster and doesn't put all the decals on their build? So you can't see. And who's that on? That's on fine scale modeler too. Can you believe that? And he's actually missed out decals. Tut tut tut. Can't miss out decals. It's not right. Especially when you're on fine scale modeler. Right, let's see that. Got two more. And then we're good. Now, I am conscious of the fact that old Mr. Johnson had stated today that there's a silence thingamajig with torches and all that, because it's been a year since the old pandemic started. So apparently it's at 8 o'clock. So I will make sure that I'm finished before 8 o'clock. So if you guys want to go do that and whatever, then you can. I'm good, thanks, Tony. Yeah, not bad. Just giant germ rabbits. Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks, Tony. Just muddling on, as you do. waffling on as well, as you do. Just getting all these silly little lines on all the little red lines there, all over the place and on the wings there. Just plonking all these on really at the moment. And it's another little job done. This next one's a little bit fiddly because it's in between the bay doors and the wheel well doors. A little bit of a tight space. Going ramp. That is the truck I'm looking for. What's the going price? I remember when I was a boy, monster trucks and all that were like the big thing, you know. And kind of proper wrestling as well, you know. With Big Daddy and all that, like if anyone remembers that. I had one of them Evil Knievel themey jigs. Did anyone else ever have one of them? And you had to put Evil Knievel onto like a stand, and you stuck his motorbike in there with him, and you had the little red handle, and you had to turn it round like mad. And then when you got it going really fast, you punch the button, and he's supposed to go along the floor according to the advert back in the day. And he used to fly along and do his thing. Never worked. You got it revved up, you hit that button, he just went dunk, and that was it. Disappointing when you're a child. I've got the evil bike thing still, Moose. Oh, well done. You see, now that was the thing back in the day when I was a boy. $400. It's about 280, near on 300. I mind them, Fred. They were a big disappointment. Yeah, they were Panzer. You revved it up like mad too. You give it loudy. You had your little ramp and all that lot ready, and it just like went a foot in front of you and just went dunk, and that was it. It was like, oh, bring the ramp closer. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, look, there's the net as well. I had the Evil Knievel. It never worked for me neither. None of us did it? Oh man, them were the days though. Good for you, Moose. 100% tomboy back in the day. I'm looking for the truck that Stone Cold Steve Austin drove in WWE. See, WWE's too new for me. Not revving it quick enough. Strong forearms and a good grip to properly wind it up. Stuart, you were too young to remember that. You wasn't about, mate, when that was around. I know. I know how old you are. You're still a pup. Wait, I've got another little one here, 24. And it goes just on the side there. We literally, look, that's it. That's all we've got left. Literally got a couple left, if that. It's a little side one. It's last time I was doing it. I can still climb a tree. I would agree with you there, Moose, but last time I climbed up a fence, I fractured 2 bones in my back not long ago. So my days of climbing trees are over. Prayer just sent a PM with a photo of the compressor for the photo. Cheers, pal. No worries. Yeah, you see, giant haystacks. That was the other one. I couldn't remember. I remember it was haystacks, but I couldn't remember the first bit. But yeah, Big Daddy and giant haystacks. That was proper wrestling. That was a bit more. That would hurt more than the wrestling they do now. It's a bit too much hype in that lot now with it all, and it's just not the same as back then. I'm starting to sound like an old man, aren't I? It's not the same as back in the day. No, I had one. My mum got one from a car boot. Yeah, that figures. Probably an antique shop when your mum got it. I can climb trees as long as they're not over 3 foot tall. Just got back from the hospital. I hope I didn't miss much. Nah, Stephen, you're cool, mate. Just me waffling on, talking about the old times and putting on some black decals there, some little red ones everywhere. That's it. That's as far as we are. It's the last day of the decals, so I need on. So yeah, I'm just going to double check because, like I say, these instructions are awful. I just want to see where that white one goes before I plonk it on there. Because the thing with me is, I'll put these pictures online and someone will go, that's not in the right place. So I need to make sure I get my decals in the right spots. I'm just looking at pictures. Sadly, a lot of people seem to miss out the little decals, which doesn't help the likes of me. Come on, where is it? Must be a picture here somewhere with it. Where it went. So that's not good. You're trying to find a picture on that side. Everybody's avoided that one, I think. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I can't see a picture of it. A little white square one on the side that goes by the door. I don't know if it goes by the door or on the door. All the images I'm finding are not showing me nothing. It definitely goes there. There we go. There was one you could also fly like a helicopter. Oh, I've not seen that. Evening, Michael. Aha. One person. Yeah, next to the door. That's what I thought. Good stuff. So I was in the right place. I just needed to make sure. Yeah, all that for that little one there. Unreal. So that's me decal on. It's a silly little white line, man. But it was trying to. You see that little white line there? Right near the tail. That's what it was, that little white dash. It was just trying to figure out where on earth it went. So we've got all the red ones on underneath, which is quite a few to be honest. More than what I thought. So they're all on. So we're all decaled up now, which is all good. So happy days on that one. I need to bore you with more decal work anymore till the next model. Just gonna move that out of the way. Put my little lids on. And jobs are good. Right, what's the time? 53. Right, I'm going to call that a day because obviously there's that remembrance at 8 o'clock. Stick your torches on, whatever it is. So, out of respect for people that have passed, yeah. Cheers, Stuart. Fred, I think it goes on the back of the door, mate. Yeah, no worries. Cheers, pal. I kind of found a picture on Fine Scale Modeler that someone had posted. Picture of it. So, all good. Just trying to find a picture because a lot of people tend to miss out the little decals, and it makes it harder when you're looking like that anyway. But it is what it is. So there we go. Look, this lamp wasn't not too bright. There you go. So that's it. No more decals from now on. That's it for today. Next time we've got little bits of plastic to put on, the little fiddly bits that break easy, and then start spraying that, and then we'll start getting a wash on everything. Like I say, so that'll be the next plan if I can. If anyone ever complains about your build, I would joy slap them, and you've done a great job. Cheers, Graham. You always get one, pal. Always get one. I ignore them. I don't care. I don't bite. I just ignore them. You always get one. So, you know, it's not easy actually talking, reading chat, and trying to concentrate on what you're doing all at the same time. So, it is what it is. I don't care. I enjoy it. I build to it because I enjoy it. I don't build for fancy competitions and like to try and be popular, you know what I mean? I just build because I enjoy building and I enjoy chatting to everybody, so it's great fun, and that's the main thing. You know, if it comes out half decent, that's a bonus. So that's it. What's today? Tuesday. So next one's Thursday. Oh no, back on the Turpits. So back on the ship Thursday, 7 o'clock. I shall be here. And yeah, stay safe and take care. And look after yourselves. You know where I am if you need me, as always. And it's always been an absolute pleasure to see everyone and all that lot. So I'm away for now. No worries. Take care, guys. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye for now.